highlight of these concerts. Ready for another piece of Black history and trivia? Here's your next question. Who is the most photographed American of the 19th century? Robert E. Lee, Abraham Lincoln, Thomas Edison, Frederick Douglass. The famous figure is Frederick Douglass. Douglass sat for over 160 portraits, making him the most photographed American of the era. His extensive use of photography was part of his effort to challenge racial stereotypes and promote the dignity and humanity of Black Americans. Ready for the next question? Here we go. Jan Matzeliger's lasting machine invention increased shoe production from 50 to 750 pairs, making shoes affordable and the Northeast City the shoe capital of the world. At what museum is his invention displayed? Detroit Historical Museum in Michigan, National Museum in Ontario, the Lynn Museum in Massachusetts, Heritage Square Museum in California. The Lynn Museum in Massachusetts. The automatic shoe lasting machine made Lynn a powerhouse in shoe manufacturing by 1911, with 103 factories producing 15 million pairs of shoes annually. We're almost there. Let's see if you can tackle this next question. Bridget Biddy Mason, a formerly enslaved woman, was a savvy real estate entrepreneur purchasing property with money she saved as a midwife. She amassed a fortune of $300,000. How much is $300,000 from 1891 worth in today's dollars? $1 million, $5 million, $10 million, $15 million. The answer is $10 million. The average inflation rate between 1891 and 2024 was 2.7% per year. This means prices are 34.65 times higher than the average prices in 1891, equaling $10,394,538. Let's see if you can tackle this last question before we give out your ranking. Born enslaved, Elizabeth Keckley learned sewing from her mother and started a dressmaking business. She bought her and her son's freedom, moved to Washington, D.C., and opened her business. With elites such as Mary Todd Lincoln as her clients, her elegant designs transformed 1860s fashion. At the 2022 Met Gala, which actress wore a dress inspired by Elizabeth Keckley's designs? Viola Davis, Sarah Jessica Parker, Kate Hudson, Angela Bassett. Sarah Jessica Parker. Sarah Jessica Parker collaborated with designer Christopher John Rogers to create a gown that paid tribute to Elizabeth Hobbs Keckley, the first Black female fashion designer in the White House. And that's the last question. Time to see how you did. Add up your points and let's find out your trivia rank. Don't forget to share your rank in the comments. Here we go. 0 to 3 points. You're a curious learner off to a great start. Trivia is all about having fun and discovering something new.
This little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. Everybody hating that color.
I said, don't worry about it. It's just the time to teach you. Poor baby.
Good morning, parents. Good morning, parents and families, I want to say.
Good morning.
So good to see you here. We appreciate you being here for our Black History Month Assembly. As you know, it's become a part of our very important tradition at Billie Holiday. We always do really big celebrations for Black History Month. All throughout this month, we've been celebrating excellence, and the theme is 100 Years of Black Excellence. With that being said, I want to recognize some excellence that's happening at Billie Holiday right now this school year, and I want to recognize that excellence in the form of attendance. So we just want to say a couple words about attendance. We want to celebrate those students who have had 92% attendance rate. And why are we focused on 92% attendance rate? It's because the standard of the state of Maryland is 94%, but problematic attendance begins at 90%. So we are recognizing those students with 92% attendance. That means 14 absences or less for the entire school year, but to this point, where we are in the school year, it's 9 absences or less. So that's what we're celebrating right now. 9 absences or less for the current school year. And these are our second graders who have 9 absences or less. They are to be celebrated for sure. We have some of the children in the room right now. And yes, let's give them a round of applause. I'm going to just pause so you can take a look at this. And now we're going to move on to celebrate those first graders who have excellence in attendance. Here are our first graders who have been absent 9 days or less. Yes, give them a round of applause, please. And now we want to recognize the kindergarten students who have excellence in attendance. And here they are. Yes. And here are our pre-K students with 92% attendance rate. Excellent job to pre-K. And lastly, our pre-K 3. Now, of course, there's very few students in pre-K 3 because it's a smaller program, so there are fewer students who met that standard, but 92% for pre-K 3. Then I just want to acknowledge that these are the awards that we've done this school year. We have had a silent dance party for the first quarter for students who were absent 4 days or less. For the second quarter, for students who were absent 4 days or less during the attendance period, or 94% attendance rate for the whole school year, received an attendance star t-shirt. Coming up soon is for the third quarter. Any student who has had 4 absences or less during this quarter, or 94% for the entire year, will also have a silent dance party. And at the end of the school year, 14 absences or less for the year, we will have a moon bounce party. So we just want to say congratulations to those students who have had 92% attendance rate or better. We want to thank the parents for partnering with us to push the students to do the best they can. So with that being said, we want to get back to the Black History Month Assembly. I know you're going to enjoy the shows. The students have been working very hard on their performances. So without further ado, I'm handing the microphone over to the MCs, Ms. Leach and Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. Dean. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all just like the 4%. Let's try that again. Good morning. Good morning. I like that better thing. Welcome to our 5th annual Black History Month. This year's theme is Black Excellence. So our staff, students have worked really hard for these presentations to show you 100 years worth of Black excellence. While the students are still coming, we are going to do other music. and we'll be starting in the next 5 minutes.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. No, you can't.
All right, our first performance is Mr. Johnson's play. And with Mr. Johnson's play, we're all invited to the cookout.
Thanks for coming to our cookout, y'all.
Well, I hope that woke y'all up this morning. Thanks, Mr. Johnson, for that, getting us moving and grooving this early. Next up, we have Mr. Lonis, Mr. Zamora, and Mr. Lopez's class with a tribute to Dr. King.
ever played. There was a man who had a dream. His name was Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. His name was Martin Luther King. Dr. King, he had a dream of peace and harmony. P-E-A-C-E, 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 of peace and harmony. There was a man who had a dream. His name was Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King. His name was Martin Luther King. His name was Martin Luther King.
Come on, put your hands together. Y'all did an amazing job.
Let's give Mr. Zamora, Mr. Lopez, and Mr. Lopez another round of applause. Next up, we have a art selection read by our first grader, Sia.
Good morning. My name is Sia and I'm from the second class. And today we're going to be reading about Lily Mae Carroll Jackson. She was born in 1889 and died in 1975. Affectionately known as Dr. Lily Mae Jackson and the mother of the civil rights movement, Lily Mae Carroll Jackson was born on May the 25th, 1889 in Baltimore. As an educator, organizer of the Baltimore branch of the NAACP, and pioneering civil rights activist, Jackson was a powerhouse for Maryland and instrumental in the integration of Baltimore schools after the landmark Brown versus Board of Education decision. She set in motion the tactic of nonviolent resistance to racial segregation used by Martin Luther King Jr. and others.
Great job, Sia. Next, we have Ms. Jacobs' class for Black History. Oh, I'm sorry. We have Mr. Spiritus, Mr. Borowski, and Ms. Soper's pre-K class is performing next.
This month, we are celebrating 100 years of Black history. In many different fields, Black people continue to achieve. Entertainment, sports, science, politics, and literature. We also entertain what we do. Music is one of the many things where Black people do great. Black musicians are the reason why we listen to like jazz, blues, rap, R&B, and hip hop. Today, we would like to celebrate the act of the Black people by performing hip hop music.
right, pre-K. Give pre-K another round of applause for that. Energetic, funky performance. woke me up. Next, we have Miss Jacobs class. It's their Black History presentation.
Left to the right, top to the floor. When I say Black history, say it's yours. Black history is yours. Black history, yes, it's yours. And we say it loud and proud again. There's no America without the African. Fighting to get it equal. Black history, the story of the people. Black history is yours. Black history, yes, it's yours. It's yours. Only 28 days in the month of February. It's just a kickoff, we don't stop till every textbook and every class give up the glory. The true and living facts are his and her story. People want to know why we still celebrate. Road been rocky and we made it, we elated. Our survivors, strivers, fighters, singers, get us dropping names like we have butterfingers. Rosa, King, X-Truth, the greatness. Ali, Fred, Douglass, these are the basics. But how about Bessie Coleman, the fly aviatrix? Or Katherine Johnson, who helped launch the spaceships? Or Louis Latimer illuminating homes? Or Dr. Shirley Jackson improving telephones? Or Fred McKinley Jones keeping ice cream cold? I could go on and on till my body get old. Left to the right, top to the floor. When I say Black history, say it's yours. Black history is yours. Black history, yes, it's yours.
Great job, Miss Jacobs Frank. Next up, we have Miss Norman's class.
We are kind, we are brave, we are strong, we
summer class for that wonderful reminder. Y'all did so good. All right. Next up, we have Mr. Trahan's class with their musical performance.
My name is McKenna. My class will sing God Bless the Child by Billie Holiday.
Y'all better sing it, choir. Thanks, Mr. Trahan's unofficial children's choir at this holiday. And one thing on Mr. Trahan's choir, they're going to come with a song every time. Next up, we have second grader Adrian Kenny with another biography selection.
Today I will be reading about Benjamin Benjamin Banneker. The largely self-taught mathematician and astronomer Benjamin Banneker was born on November 9, 1731, in Elliott Mills in Baltimore County. Genius doesn't quite capture the brilliance of Banneker, having been afforded to no formal education. He still managed to be one of the most paramount figures of science in American history. A farmer, a surveyor, and an almanac author. Among other services, he is known for assisting Major Andrew Elliott in establishing the original border of the District of Columbia. Banneker also corresponded with Thomas Jefferson on slavery, astronomical calculations that enabled him to successfully forecast a solar eclipse.
Thanks, Adrian. Next up, we have piano led by Brooklyn, Fun, and Free Heart. Great job, Brooklyn and Cream. So wonderful. Next up, we have first grade on their way down. We have a short little intermission. We'll be with you momentarily.
Anybody on live, on YouTube live? Yeah, somebody just said it's not. Yeah, it's already live, but people saying it's not working.
Is the link in the
First up for our first grade class, we have Miss Archer's class.
I'll be there on the double. Just send me for me. So baby, let ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough. Keep me from getting to you, baby. No, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough.
Great job, Miss Archer Clay. I felt that in my soul. Next up, we have the Snowball's first grade class performance.
Broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round. And you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Ooh, mountains, we gon' walk it out. Ooh, mountains. And I'll do it 1,000 times again. You, the silence isn't quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Ooh, mountains, bring it to its feet. Ooh, mountains. And
inspiring day. Next, we have Miss Cypher's class. Great job. Next, we have another biography selection by second grader Kaden Johnson. Or should I say Kaden Michael Jackson?
That's my son, yo.
Hello everybody, today I will be reading about James Herbert E.B. Blake. E.B. Blake, 1887 to 1983. James Herbert E.B. Blake was born on February 7th, 1887 at 319 First Street in Baltimore, one of the most distinguished figures in music in the 20th century. Blake was a legendary pianist, lyricist, and composer of jazz and ragtime, having composed the medley of Charleston Rag in 1899 when he was only 16 years old. He wrote and composed several songs and performances, including the musical sensation Shuffle Along. With Noble Sizzle, Blake was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1981 for his contributions to music, culture, and the world.
That's my son too. Great job, Kaden. Your parents are very proud of you. Next, we have a performance by Miss Harris Green's class, performing a tribute to Michael Jackson.
As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the dark. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message to the man in the dark. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make